So I wanted to touch upon
getting
the leadership aspect as well. So you just mentioned about Ravi Shastri too. For the last few years, Ravi Shastri has been the butt of a lot of jokes. He's been the center of a number of memes. How much credit do you give him in keeping the team together? As you said, it could have been shattered to pieces after 36.
Ravi Shastri batting average. If you go down, he's never a great batsman in terms of his
Yeah,
technique. But Ravi
techniques. Yeah,
Shastri's batting against the West Indies, against Australia, scoring centuries at Sydney, he was the toughest SOB that I saw. I've been with Ravi Shastri since '96. I know him. Okay,
okay.
and Ravi Shastri had one great capacity. Ravi Shastri would. I had to do a program with him. Okay,
Hmm.
he drove me mad when I was trying to confirm the program. It used to be called MRF Pace Legends. It was a series of shows on fast bowlers who were a part of the MRF stable. Prasad, Srinath. This is
Hmm. Hmm.
1997.
Hmm.
So I remember that when we were talking about MRF Pace Legends and we were, doing the footage and all for Pace Legends, he was supposed to anchor the show. He drove me mad when I was trying to confirm him. I couldn't get him on the phone. Once he confirmed on the phone that I'm going to be there, okay, we are going to shoot in Calcutta. And I remember it was Calcutta, the India-Australia Test Series, no, India-South Africa Test Series was on. And he said, come and shoot with me at 7 in the morning. Once he said that, okay, then Ravi Shastri will be there at 6:55 in the morning and he will stay for as long as it takes to finish it. So Ravi
Hmm.
has always been like that. He's a tough, hard guy. But once he gives his word, he will stick to it come what may. Okay. And that's the Ravi Shastri who's also on the cricket field. He'll laugh, joke, he'll have a drink afterwards. But on the
Yeah.
field, he was a completely, utterly uncompromising guy. He captained one test for India. That was Hirwani's test debut. Okay.
Yeah.
He beat a West Indies side. Go and have a look at that West Indies side. From Patrick Patterson to Malcolm
Yeah.
Marshall.
It
It was
is a
a serious,
star-studded
serious.
team. Yeah.
So he knew how to captain. He understands the game, and he's a tough customer. And see, I have a very simple theory on this. People like Ravi Shastri, people like even an Ajay Jadeja, because they were the naughty boys themselves, they know how to handle what they
Yes.
call
Correct.
spirited kids who need to
Correct.
listen.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
they know because they have done every trick like this themselves when they were young, trying to
Right.
sneak out at
Right.
night, trying to do all that. The Ravi Shastri, the Jadejas have done everything.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they know
Yeah.
exactly how to deal with a player like that and how to control him without breaking his spirit. Because a
Yeah.
player like that, you don't want to break his spirit. You break his spirit, he's done.
Yep.
You need for him to be feisty, but you need to control him. He can't go out. So it's
True.
something that only if you've done it yourself can you do it. You can't do it. See, a Kumble wouldn't even imagine half the tricks some of these
Right.
young kids would be up to. Ravi Shastri has done
Yeah.
half of
Ravi Shastri has maybe done more than these kids can imagine.
it. Exactly. That's my point.
That's a very fair point, Joyda. So I see Yuvraj backing Rishabh Pant a lot because probably he sees some of himself in Rishabh Pant. Everywhere,
Absolutely.
whenever you ask Yuvraj who is the next big player, he always names Rishabh Pant. So probably there's no bigger supporter of Rishabh Pant than UV because, as you said, he might see a reflection of himself in Rishabh.
Yeah, and he knows. See, spirit is something that you cannot break of a player.
True.
Players have to be, and the best captains, and I'm saying this is across teams. Go and look at Brett Lee. Brett Lee is
Hmm.
also a kid. He'd always push a captain. A Shane Warne, a Brett Lee. You can't control them in a normal way and say, boss, stay at home at 10 o'clock. They're going to try at 10:15 to try and get out of the way. So you have to figure a way saying, let me combat them, let me control them, but let me not break their spirit. Because that's also the spirit that makes them fight like that in the field. So a
Yeah.
lot of cricket is about doing that. Harnessing the spirit of a player rather than trying to control him.